This is John Wallace. I'm doing FTE 217, week 6 assignment. Part 1 field trip. Part 2 is talk about anything else I would like to do to my firearm. Part 3 is using outside resources, compare several market triggers. 4 is articulate whether you plan to double your barrel for gas block and explain your reasoning. 5 is perform a drop test. That's easy. I've got the pad on my desk here, so I can both fire them off, and I can also use run out in the shed. And that's it. All right, we'll get on to the rest of the videos that I will stitch this one. Cover the guidelines of the lessons in school. There's no ammunition whatsoever. Okay, we'll start off with no ammunition in the immediate area. All right, then we'll start off by making sure that the firearm is unsafe. We will clear and lock back the bowl. We have a visual inspection of the chamber. We have a physical inspection of the mag well. This firearm is safe. All right, now we will. I've got a pin. I don't know why I can't get it to pull up just a hair more. Right. Firearm in half. All right, let's go ahead and upside down. How I like to do it. Take out the charging handle, and we now have a completed field strip. So part 2, as far as upgrades that I want to do, came with the M-Lock floating handguard, so that would have been one. I already got it. Does a great job keeping pressure off the barrel. But still, providing out points for other accessories. First upgrade I will be doing is ambidextrous extended charging handle. It's for better leverage and easier to run the gloves on. So you got, even when you have degraded tactile function because of gloves, you can still grab onto that handle nicely and give it a tug. Second upgrade I'd like to do is a compensator. Help muzzle rise, and that's going to allow for some of the follow-up shots. You're not having to regain your sight picture so heavily if you're having less muzzle rise. And the third is going to be an optic. What I'm looking at is, some of those, the Vortex Viper HST6 24x50. From what I can tell, it looks like pretty solid mid-tier long-range scope. Enough magnification to reach out there and really slap something, but it's at a decent price. It's not there around gold. And it's, from what I've read, the clarity on it is damn good. All 3 upgrades improve rifle handles in different ways, but they all are things I'm going to be looking for in the long-range rifle. So part 3, I compared Giselle, I think I'm saying right, Giselle, LaRue, rise armaments, and CNC triggers. Giselle advertises a clean stage 2 break and short reset trigger. LaRue focuses on crisp break and good value. Rise promotes the lighter pull weights and fast resets for speed shooting, which that's not what I'd be looking for. I'm not looking to speed shoot, lighter weight. CNC is known for simple drop-ins. They feel really predictable. Pretty consistent action on the trigger, on those drop-in triggers. From one to the next, I guess their patches test well. They have good, let's see, my mind's drawing a blank. Tolerances. There's good tolerances. They all argue that their triggers improve accuracy and speed. Sometimes true, others obviously aren't. Obviously it depends on the purpose of the rifle and the shooter's, not necessarily opinion, but the way it feels for them specifically. I guess it would be an opinion, but what that opinion is formed from, the actual feel that forms the opinion, or they form the opinion around. A lighter trigger can help with accuracy, but only if you have fundamentals. So change trigger all you want. If you can't shoulder the rifle properly, lighter trigger's not going to help you. And another point I got on my view is that aftermarket triggers do help, but they match how you actually use the rifle. So yeah. Add all the bells and whistles you want, but if you don't get the fundamentals and basics of shooting down first, those bells and whistles are just going to flash and ring and not help you any. So for part 4, as far as dimpling the barrel, I might really kind of one of those things that I'm not going to do it unless it's an issue. It's not difficult. But there again, why? I mean, you can mess it up, so why take the chance if it's not moving? If a little bit of thread locker and some glue lock tight and the proper torch spec on the set screw, if that's working, why fix when it broke? So maybe if it's broke, but I ain't fixing when it broke. Okay, part 5, per usual. No ammunition, none whatsoever, and we will start off again with a safety inspection. Okay, so we will pull our bolt to the rear. Well, weird way to hold that. Hold on. Pull our bolt to the rear. Visually inspect, physically inspect the mag well. This weapon is clear and safe. Oh, and most importantly, we are on safe. If you can see it, safe. Okay, so we will let our bolt forward. We are on safe. As in the cocked position. We need to. We've got no action. Releasing, no cameras here, releasing. No. All right. Now we're going to move to fire and listen for anything slipping or disengaging. Nothing. No, nothing. So now we'll turn into the tapping in this area is doing. Nothing releasing. All right. Now we'll go ahead and pull the trigger. All right. That is the little hammer portion of the simulated drop test. Now we'll put it back on. So we will put it back on safe. All right. And we will do the same thing over again for the simulated actual dropping inches. All right. We have it on safe. We have it in the cocked position. All right. And we can tell by. Now we did have some metal drop sound that was from the actual safety. That's just actually I'm not sure what part that would be making all that clanking right now. Well, it shouldn't be clanking. Actually, in the buffer itself, just drop back and smack and forward that drop. All right, so I'll go this one more time. Simulate drop test. All right, on safe. All right, we'll switch to fire. We'll try drop test on fire. Nope. There we go. Simulate drop test. Part 5.